Hello friends, I am back on Nana Dawn's Chalking Crafts to redo the mushroom project. So I did mushrooms on just a small yellow or white rectangle that we had in our chalk spot, or chalk shop I should call it. And now I've decided to show you, I'm going to do it on a shopping bag. I want to show you a shopping bag I already did, just in black, which I kind of think that's cool. It looks really cute. It's a smaller bag, but it could still be used for shopping or for carrying around whatever you want to carry around. This one still has to be ironed so it can be heat set, but I thought they came out really cute. And I'm kind of using it to help me decide which mushrooms are totally filled and which ones are just really outlined, so that I can decide what colors I want to put where. Because this one we're going to do some multiple colors. If it starts going on too long, I will stop the video and maybe finish it tomorrow. But I wanted to start this today. So I think it will be a cute little thing to put on a shopping bag. Okay, so it is called Magic Mushrooms. Not sure how magic they are, but okay. And because this is a textile or fabric, we do not have to fuzz it or wax it or anything like that. We don't have to do any of that preparation. The only thing we'll have to do is heat set it when we're done, but that's not a big deal. You use your iron. I have a circuit heating tool. It's pretty good size that I will use when I get ready to iron my projects. All right, and I have a sweatshirt I need to iron that I did for my sister that says PSL or Pumpkin Spice Life that I need to still iron. But I figured I would do them both at the same time instead of doing them all separate. I just don't want this to be weird. It's like it does not want to help me out here. How about the middle of this here? And turn it. I'm trying to just line it up with the with how it is the top of this bag. And I still think it's off a little bit. Oh my goodness. Let's start up here. All right, so here we are level. We'll just come down and hopefully that will do it. Yeah, I think that's good. This will probably be a Christmas gift to somebody, but I'm going to be working on it. Get some squeegees out. I'm using smaller squeegees because some of the areas that we got to go into are small. And I'll also use my multi-tool. I don't know if I'll need this tool or not. This is a detail tool, but we'll have it out just in case. All right, and I've gotten out different colors so we can decide what color to use when we get to that point. These are silver and gold. So I don't know if I'll use those or not, but I have them. And then I have this one. It's called Love Struck. It's kind of a different red. It's not a bright red. This one is Jolene, and it's our new color of the month. I'm not sure if there's any of these left. They usually sell out by about mid-month, but you could always check and see. And then I have Bark, and I have 2 purples and 2 greens and black, of course. So we'll just get started, and I think I'll start from the top and come down. So very first one, let's do it in Regal is what this is called. Regal ink. And it should look like this. Looks kind of like a yogurt or pudding, sour cream. It should be nice and smooth like this. That's perfect. I'm just going to mix it a little bit because I haven't used it in a while. That's very good. Sometimes the ink kind of looks like mousse. You know, it's real bubbly and it's kind of cool looking. I thought the first time I saw it, something was wrong with it, but it works fine. All right, so let's do the big one. I didn't tell you, but I also have it in my ink mat. This ink mat is very sticky. And what I like about it, not only does it protect the back so the ink doesn't go through, it's sticky and it holds your material down so you don't get any lumps or bumps. So, all right, let's do this up here. Ink is nice because it doesn't dry as fast. Not like the paste does here in Colorado. It just sucks it up right away and dries. I like this color. I had to go online and look at different colors of mushrooms. They're all colors. You know, when they're decorating with mushrooms, they're not all just gray and ugly looking. And I got a little bit over on this one, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just check and see how well I got through it. Oh yeah, see, there's a couple places. That's why it's good to be able to pull it up and look, because you want to make sure. Well, I guess you guys are going to be purple too. That's all right. It's my project. I can make it whatever I want it to be, right? And so can you. You don't like it? Do something else. Now, ink is permanent. So once you put ink on something, it's going to stay on it. If you didn't heat set it, it would probably, the color would go away at some point. But I think it looks fine. Just want to make sure I'm getting things where they need to be. Okay, that's good. And same thing, you have to, once you pull up something, you have to smooth it out again. Anything that you picked up. And what I'm going to do here is put my squeegee on top of here because we may use it again. All right, so what color should we do next? Let's see. Let's do a light green. And I'm sure this is open. Nope. Brand new. Sometimes these are a little tough to get open. But I always scrape off what's on the top, on the lid, because there's usually quite a bit of product up there. So I had an interesting thing happen with this, with a new lid. I went to open it, and as I was pulling it off of the top off of the jar, some of the paste flipped up under my glasses and into my eye. And it burned, but it was easy to get out. I just went and washed my eye with water as much as I could, and it went away. So thank goodness that this is not made out of toxic stuff. I already put my finger in the purple. You guys ought to know by now, I'm gonna get stuff everywhere. That's just me. That's what happens when I eat. My granddaughter, when she's probably around 10, I like to take her to breakfast sometimes. She's almost 20 now, which I cannot hardly believe. And she told me, her little 10-year-old self said, "Nana, I can't take you anywhere. You always spill your food." And I'm like, "Where'd you hear that?" My mom tells me that. That's too funny. She's special little gal. She was my first granddaughter, and I love my grandbabies. She asked me one time, do you love us all the same, or do you love some better than others? And I said, I love them all the same. I have a big enough heart. I have enough love for every single one of you. And we have 8 grandkids and 1 great-grandkid. I acquired 2, I call them bonus, 2 bonus children when I married my husband, who is now deceased. And along with my children, our lives were very full. And those children have given us grandbabies and granddoggies. And we loved all of them. Still do. I'm very thankful that I have the ones that I have, because some people have none. I think maybe having children is good, because then you get grandchildren. Okay, so that one came out fine. All right. Put the lid back on there. Not sure I'm done with that. I think we're going to do a brown one. That little one up in the corner with the polka dots. The other thing you can do with the multi-tool is just wipe it off and go on to the next. I better look at, I don't know. I think this is the only brown one I have. I might need to order more. And this is Magic Mushrooms. If you're interested in this, all of these items are on our website. And my website is on my Facebook page, and it is, if you click on that link, it will take you to the website where you can order whatever you want. If you want me to make you a cart link so you get everything I'm using, I can do that too. Just message me. May as well pull this. This is an antibacterial wipe. I use them a lot. The one thing you don't want to do is use baby wipes on the stencils, because it's got oil and stuff in it, and it's not good for the transfer. We're going to go along and just finish the bigger mushrooms, and then I can come back and do the other little additive things. Let's see, let's do a Jolene, because Jolene is so pretty. Maybe if I can open it, we'll do it. Oh, good Lord. So I need to eat my Wheaties or something. I don't know if you guys remember Wheaties commercial saying you needed to eat more Wheaties to get stronger. Yeah, see how pretty that one is? Wow, I like that. I'm going to put that one over here. So pretty. Sometimes they have a little smell to them. Most of the time they do not. This one kind of smells like chemicals to me. But not eating it, so it's fine. And I want to try to get some of the extra off. It's probably too much. The ones that have any glitter in them, sometimes it takes more to push that through the mesh. So you just gotta check, which I will do here. But I want to do one little one, this little one up here in this color. keep that on there till I'm sure we're done. All right, let's pull this one up and see how I did. Oh, a couple little areas need a little more attention. All right, let's see. Where is that? Right there. Got that. Right here. A little better. Okay. That corner down here, these two corners are not. Okay. There we go. Move on to the next color, wipe it off of my multi-tool. I use this a lot because I don't get out of the lines as easy. It just is easier to manage. I can't decide if I want to do black. Black is not my favorite color, and sometimes it's really hard to clean. Let's do this one in silver. I wanted like a gray. I guess I could make a gray with red and white. So we don't have actually a gray in ink. We do in paste, but paste doesn't, you can put paste on anything you're not gonna wash. And if you put it on like a tray or something and you plan to wash it, you have to put some kind of a sealer on it. Oh yeah, that's fine. That looks good. I'm going to do this up here since I have a little extra. Just have to release it. Okay. Get it off the lid. So if it's on the lid, when it dries, it makes it hard to open. Okay, what's next? How about a different green? I've had these ink jars for a while. I don't use ink as much as I do other things. I mean the paste, I use the paste a lot, but the ink not as much. And there's some people that do more ink because they like to do t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff like that. I like to do the tea towels for Christmas. I always do those for the kids and for me too. All right, let's see how this one looks. One thing I have noticed is if you can leave this like foil thing on it, they stay good longer, but we can't always do that. Sometimes it's just too much of a mess and you just have to pull it out of there. All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, he looks good. They look good. All right, let's do this one. What do I want to do him in? We already did brown. How about gold? I did buy new ones of these because I knew Christmas would be coming, and if you don't buy them, sometimes they're out of stock. So you better just get them when you see them if you think that you're going to be using them at all. I've learned from that. You know, after you've done this for a while, and I've been with Couture for 4 years now, I always did it just as a hobby to give gifts to my family and make decoration for my office and my home. And they always come up with the coolest stuff, and it's always trendy. Like these mushrooms. I did not realize that mushrooms were the thing right now. Mushrooms and bows. So that's part of why we're doing the mushroom, is because it is something that people are decorating with right now. All right, very good. I think it's looking awesome. I would be happy to get a gift like this. That fell right into my water dish. At least it didn't hurt it. Okay, so let's do brown on this big one here. I can actually use a regular squeegee. I don't think I need that much. Sorry, my dog. If the male person comes up the driveway, he has a fit. Hank, stop. Stop. It's okay. All right, I'm going to squirt you. Hey, it's enough. Go lay down. We live out in the country, and there's big trucks that fly by here all the time, and he does not like it. He tries to tell them he don't like it. Not like they can hear him. I can, but they don't. But yeah, I know he's just doing his job, but good grief. What I hate is when he does that in the middle of the night. Scares the heck out of me. All right. There's just a few areas, but I think overall, I got it. Let me look. This little corner right here. And right here. All right. I actually like that. brown. I like it. It's pretty. And you got to make sure you don't have it on your fingers because you go to touch it and you leave little pieces of prints everywhere, and you don't want to do that. All right, let's go back to a purple for this big one. I like purple. Another new one. I did have to buy more of the ink because I hadn't used many of them since Christmas last year, and they were not in the best of shape. Some of them you can add water to and thin out pretty easy, but sometimes they're not easy to thin out. And if they're just too caked, sometimes I empty the jar and use it for like paint. You like to dilute some of this ink or paste down into a paint like you would if you're going to paint a picture or your wall. You want it to be thin. And these little jars are good to do that. And then I just put on the top paint so that I know that has already been thinned down to be used to paint. Well, let's see. I want to get a couple of these little things around it. Purple. May as well while I have it out. And I went a little overboard here. All right, let's pull it up and see how it looks. That isn't going to work. Good, all right. Only thing that's lacking a little bit is over here, but it's real thin. So guess maybe it's just supposed to be that way. All right, we're gonna do this area next, and we're gonna do a green because it looks like it has a lot of greenery attached to it. There I did, got purple on my fingers. Get that out of there. And I'm going to use mini squeegee for this one. I chose to do this on a video because it's a little time consuming when you're using all of different colors. And that way you can see what I'm doing, but if you have to go because you're busy, I know life is busy, you can come back and watch it again to get the end of it. And it's okay. We all have lives. I have my crazy dog. Used to have kids at home making lots of racket. Now I pretty much go to visit my grandkids and kids, so I'm there at their house, and then I can come home where it's quiet. I love them, but man, they are a noisy bunch. But I remember my kids were that way too. They're just having fun and romping and playing, and it's all fun and games till someone gets hurt. Oh yeah. Very nice. I like it. This is an interesting one here. I think we're going to do that in Jolene. Make sure that it's down here good. I love this color. It's so pretty. It's like a burgundy. I want to do a Santa with this color. Be more like old times. Just finding things to use the excess paint or paste. Ink, I'll get it right yet. All right, let's see if this looks okay before I, yeah, see there are a couple areas yet. That's not picking up all the ink. I think we're gonna just make this one right next to it the same. And this little one, because I got a corner of it in the color. There is that. I haven't done one with this. I think I should do one with this. I'm not talking much. I'm just trying to concentrate and not make a mess of this. All right. Let's pull it up and see how it looks. Oh yeah, that is pretty. Over here in this corner, I didn't get it very good. There. Not the others. Nope, got them. Awesome. These up here need some color. I have this out. I'll go ahead and do some of them in this color. There's really no wrong way to do this. Do it however you like. It's your project. This color reminds me of a lipstick. It's very pretty. Okay, I think we'll stop with that color for now. I have to pull up some of this to release the paste. If you don't, you might not be able to. We don't want that. So there's still a few places that need color. We're doing pretty good here. Almost done with this project. I can't wait to see how it looks. I think it's going to be really pretty. Nice. It's been fun doing all these different colors. I don't always do that. Sometimes I just do it one and done, like the one I showed you that has the black mushrooms. Okay, let's see. How about we do another silver and maybe that dark purple. We should do that one over here. With this mushroom here. You know, these are magic gold mushrooms, so they're not, how do I say, natural colored. You know, magic is, to me, means lots of color. Kind of like the magic beans that Jack and the Beanstalk. Although maybe not that dramatic. Let's see how it did. Oh, pretty good. Okay, a little bit up in here. Needs a little more. Afraid to use that in there. Okay. Release. Oh, see? There's no reason we do that. Sometimes it doesn't, you don't get enough. Oh, jeez. And sometimes you get too much. Oh man, what am I doing? Well, it's a good thing it's just mine. Or it's just a gift, it will be fine. It will be fine. Okay, so the big mushroom is good because it's a rounded corner. It's not like the other side that was a sharp color. All right. I think that came out really nice. There's a couple places I could have fixed, but it's all right. All right. Well, that's kind of the end of this project. So I hope you enjoyed watching it, and we'll try it. Until next time, God bless you.